Alright, gonna hop into a standard match here. First match with this deck. I have played this one a little bit off stream, just because I had no idea what it was doing really, other than just a bunch of humans, so I want to get a few games in. And we'll play first. This is really borderline. I think going first, I think we're gonna, I think we keep. This is really close. I really don't like not being able to make anything other Italian on turn 2. I think this is still better than a random 6 card hand, but I'm not sure. Hopefully we draw a land that has a color other than white or red in it. If we didn't have a Thalia here, I definitely would have mulled. That's a good pull. Obviously untap land would be better, but if we didn't have the Thalia, I definitely would have mulliganed. But with the Thalia, I think it's reasonably close. So play Sundown here, and get out an Adeline. So they're doing some sort of werewolf rule thing, it looks like. We'll play our headquarters next turn, have everything set black mana, and that's pretty good. Drawing an untapped blue card next turn would be even better, but let's see what they do here. Untapped blue land, excuse me. We're gonna block here. I think they're just doing this for the mana. If they spend a card to kill the Cathar, that's honestly whatever. Yeah, that's not that big a deal. Can handle that. There's the Beast Caller. Well, we'll play this. Play our Thalia, which has first strike, which is definitely not totally irrelevant. The next turn, we can play Magpie, which is what we'll probably do. And take the 3 here. Yeah, I think we're gonna Magpie, get rid of the Beast Caller. They already used a Lightning Bolt. They may have more, but seems reasonable. And just slowing that card down at all is good. No attacks.
I can feel the yearning of the wild more intense. Whose company? Three's of
Certainly powerful. I'll play Plaza of Heroes here. Now we can play Joda. Just trying to think if I want to do that. I think we just play Joda. Yeah, let's attack with Thalia. If they want to block with 3, that's fine. Don't really want to lose the Magpie, because that'll shrink everything, and they'll get back the Beast Caller.
attack when they're most vulnerable.
Alright. Okay, so we can do some damage this turn. Let's play... Do I want to destroy the Planeswalker? Yeah, I think we're going to attack with everything is what we're going to do. Yeah. What does this thing do? Okay. Let's attack with everything. If they block Joda, if they triple block, we'll be able to blow something up with our tie. So they're only going to do that. Okay. Just making sure I have Death Touch or anything. That I wasn't aware of. I think we're going to... This turns into a 5/5. We could also just play Halana, but I'd rather just do that before combat next turn. I think we're going to Urtai the Planeswalker. Seems to make sense. And we get to trigger off the Joda. It's just not irrelevant. And that actually is protection from werewolves, which is obviously super relevant in this matchup. Protection from werewolves, yeah.
The hunt is over.
Alright, take game one pretty easily there. So they're werewolves. I think Lagrella's pretty good. Thalia's not doing a lot. Let's take that out for a moment. I think Destroy Evil's gonna be good. Maybe one Wandering Emperor. Take out a Peacekeeper. Maybe we want two Wandering Emperors. Yeah, I think we want two of them. Okay. So I'm guessing they're going to board in a bunch of removal. I'm not sure exactly what their sideboard has. There aren't that many werewolf decks running around. But I would just guess a bunch of token red-green removal. Maybe the burn down the house. I mean, that hits their stuff too, though, so probably not. So we have a turn 2. No, it doesn't have blue mana. Without a turn 2 play here, I'm pretty sure we're going to mulligan, because we really don't want to fall behind versus them. Yeah, if we draw like a untapped blue source, sure, but that's hardly some more guarantee. Let's mulligan. This is much better. Well, it's better. I don't know if much better is true. Let's keep this, get rid of one of the Sparrows, so we can play our 3 drops and hopefully draw a land by then. These will both come into play untapped, which is good, so if we draw 2 drops, they're playable. If they don't have a 2-drop, that would be very helpful. Well. Alright, so play this. Humans. We will Magpie the Frenzy Trap Breaker if they don't play something for sure. What's this thing do? Oh, that's not that big a deal, I don't think. Well, let's play the Plaza of Heroes. Let's play Lagrella and take the Trap Breaker. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Excuse me. That's not great. They're hitting pretty hard now. So, 4 mana. Guess we play the Blade, because we are going to need to trade off if possible. So you can give things trample, and the life gain is going to be super relevant. Okay. Alright, well, that was certainly an aggressive start from them. I know our first hand wouldn't have fared much better, so I think the mulligan was correct there. But, I mean, that's a very aggro deck. They're going to get there sometimes. I'm thinking if there's anything we can do against that. That we don't want to be doing. Maybe Talia's actually not bad versus the removal. What's it better than? I don't think Peacekeeper does much of anything in this matchup. Like, their stuff's already going to be out by the time we can Peacekeeper, and they just don't care that much about which individual card they're playing, as long as they can play a card. Lana helps things get bigger. Maybe one Joda comes out. If we get to late game, we're going to win anyway, probably, so. Not sure about the sideboarding. I think having some protection against those small red spells are good, though. This seems like a pretty good hand. We'll get a 2-3 with lifelink out on turn 2. That's good. If they bolt it, we still have plays afterwards. So let's do this. We could play the ramp, but I actually like getting the lifelink out. Next turn we can play the Purifying Blade or the Magpie, depending on what we need to do. They're thinking about something. But if they take their turn to Lightning Bolt, we can handle that. Alright, cool. So, let's swing. Can't imagine they'll block. Then we will Purifying Blade. I'd like to save the Magpie if possible. If we didn't have another play, I'd play it. But with Shauna, I don't think we need to do that. Playing Catilda wouldn't be insane, being able to ramp out next turn, but I don't know, I'd rather spend all my mana. Oh, are they out of mana? Oh, okay, that's good, because now we're going to get rid of this with Lagrella. That's fine. That's fine. Not too big of a deal. We could take both of them, but I think it's better to do it this way. Life is very relevant in this matchup, so. Alright. So we're going to play Halana here and Elena. Pump up our other friend here and swing for 4. And they're going to use this to ramp something. I mean, they're going to need the green and red, I assume. They quit. Alright. Well, that was GG. I think those games went as expected. If they didn't have that super fast start, we were in pretty good shape. Alright. And then we'll be back for another match in a couple minutes.